We are integral means question means those questions where x bar and y bar comes in integers. Integers means not in decimals. Which formula will be used when x bar and y bar does not come in decimals? Sixth formula, sigma x minus x bar, y minus y bar. Here divided by only sigma x minus x bar whole square. Exercise 3.1, question number 4. Be attentive. The following data gives the experience of machines, operators and their performance ratings. So operator, what is it? Nothing. Experiences, can you see, already marked as X, we don't have to define. And performance rating is already marked as Y, we don't have to define. Calculate the regression line of underlying performance ratings. What is that marked as? Y. Write on Y about that. On, underline on. And then experience, what is it marked as? X. So write about that X. So which regression line we define? Y or X. And that is the only thing covered in your syllabus. And estimate the performance rating of an operator having 7 years of experience. What is that? X. So after finding Y on X in X, 7 to find the value of Y. Did everyone understand this? First note down X and Y. Big Y values are very big, you can see that. So first write down X and Y and we'll find X bar and Y bar, and then if they are integers, then we'll apply that sixth formula. Directly we are noting down the values because X and Y is already defined. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 10 y bar comes to sigma y upon n, 648 divided by 8, 81. Does it come in integers or not? So y bar comes in integers. But if all are divisible by 5 or 10, then you apply fifth formula. But here that is also not possible. So we are going to yes. So is every one of you clear up till here? Any doubts in this? Now be attentive. We need to find very first of all x minus x bar and y minus y bar. Now in this chapter I told you instead of 3 workings we have to make only 2 workings. So we will find x minus x bar whole square, but will not find y minus y bar whole square because denominator includes only x. And we will find the product x minus x bar into y minus y bar. Any confusions with this? All are clear with it? Okay? So x minus x bar means from all the values of x we have to minus 10. We just practiced this in the last chapter also. So 12 minus 10 2, 5 minus 10 minus 5, 10 minus 10 0, 3 minus 10 minus 7, 18 minus 10 8, 4 minus 10 minus 6, 12 minus 10 2, 16 minus 10 6. Total must come 0, but don't directly write, cross verify so that if there is any mistake you come to know. Positive is 2, 10, 12, 18. Negative is 5, 12, 18. So it comes to 0. Any confusion with this? Now same way, y minus y bar means from all the values of y we will minus 81. So 83 minus 81, 75 minus 81, 80 minus 81, 78 minus 81, 89 minus 81, 68 minus 81, 88 minus 81, 87 minus 81. Again the total must come 0. Positive is 2, 10, 17, 23. Negative is 6, 7, 10, 23. So it comes to 0. Raise your hand who is not clear with the workings of x minus x bar or y minus y bar. Now we need x minus x bar whole square. So 2 square, 5 square, 0 square, 7 square, 8 square, 6 square, 2 square, 6 square, 4, 29, 78, 142, 178, 182, 224, 218. Yes, now x minus x bar into y minus y bar. So 2 into 2, 4, minus 5 into minus 6 plus 30, 0 into minus 1, 0, minus 7 into minus 3 plus 21, 8 into 8, 64, minus 6 into minus 13 plus 78, 2 into 7, 14, and 6 into 6, 36. So 4, 34, 55, 119, and 119 plus 78, so 189, 197, 211, 247? Yes. Anyone having any doubt on this? Raise your hand who is still doing the workings. Now the pattern of solving remains same. So regression line of y on x is given by y cap equals to a plus bx, where b equals to dyx is equal to, now here in dyx we are going to apply which formula? Sixth formula, sigma x minus x bar into y minus y bar upon sigma x minus x bar whole square. Did you all understand this? Any doubt in it? Now see here, sigma x minus x bar into y minus y bar we obtained as 247 upon sigma x minus x bar whole square we have obtained as 218. What is 247 upon 218? 1.13. This is the value of b. Any doubt in this? And a is equal to y bar minus bx bar. Okay, y bar we got as 81 minus b is 1.13 into x bar we got as 10. 81 minus 1.13 into 10 is 11.3, so 69.7. Any doubts with this? Raise your hand. What mistake should not be done in this? Don't do 81 minus 1.13 first and then multiply with 10. First you do, note this mistake I see in exams, and I see it with most intelligent students also. Because you are in exam nervousness, you do this. First you do minus, then you multiply. Always remember, first you do 1.13 into 10, then only minus 81 minus the answer. Any doubt in this? Now we do express the regression line again. Therefore, regression line of y on x is y cap equals to a plus bx. So y cap equals to a we obtained as 69.7 plus b we obtained as 1.13x. Any doubts with this? Now at the end in the question, which value do we have to substitute in x? 7. So we'll say when experience is equal to x is equal to 7, y cap equals to 69.7 plus 1.13. In place of x we will put 7. So 69.7 plus 1.13 into 7, 7.91. 69.7 plus 7.91, 77.61. Yes. Any doubts with this? So what is that performance? Reading. You write that at the end, and there are no units. So as it is only we have to write. Thus when Thus, when experience is of 7 years, comma, estimated performance rating will be 77.61. So all are clear with this? Now one you will explain me, then today I'll be solving all questions on board only because they all are something or other in variety. So page number 153. Exercise 3, section E, question 2. Page number 153, exercise E, exercise 3, section E, question 2. See that? The information collected regarding the price in rupees of a commodity, will mark that as X, mark it as X, and its supply in 100 units, mark it as Y, is as follows. Price and supply, are the values small or big? Big. Is there any common factor? No common factor, so we need to find the mean and then decide. Obtain the regression line of underlying supply, what is that? Y. On underlying price, what is that? X. Means you have to find regression line of Y on X. Only this equation is asked. Is any value of X given to be substituted? So only this equation is to be obtained. But here we have to define. So write down, let price in rupees be X and let supply in 100 units be Y. Now values of X and Y, first we'll note down and find X bar and Y bar. So 59, 60, 61, 62, 64, 57, 58 and 59. And Y 78, 82, 82, 79, 81, 77, 78 and 75. Now, very first of all, Zahid, tell me the totals and then X bar and Y bar. $480 is the total of X. $630. 2 is the total of Y. Now X bar. Sigma X upon N. 480 upon 8. Again 8. So 60. Then
sigma Y upon N.
Y bar sigma Y upon N. I want complete silence. No one should be talking or speaking in between or discussing. Okay. 632 upon 8. 79. So, is everyone clear with it? Integers or fractions? Integers, they are not in decimals. So, same 4 workings you make. First X minus X bar, then Y minus Y bar, then X minus X bar square, and then X minus X bar into Y minus Y bar. Got it, everyone? Now, Rudra, X minus X bar.
Minus 1.
59 minus 60 minus 1.
0.
60 minus 60, 0.
1.
61 minus 61.
2.
62 minus 62.
4.
64 minus 60 is 4.
Minus 3.
57 minus 60 minus 3.
Minus 2.
58 minus 60 minus 2.
Minus 1.
Minus 1. 59 minus 60 minus 1. Total must come 0. Negative is 1, 4, 6, 7. Positive is also 7. Is everyone clear with this? Then share y minus y bar.
minus 1,
78 minus 79 minus 1.
se- minus 3,
Plus 3. 82 minus 79 is plus 3. Again 82, so plus 3.
0,
79 minus 79, 0.
3,
2. 81 minus 79 is 2.
3, minus
77 minus 79 minus 2.
minus 1,
78 minus 79 minus 1.
minus 4,
75 minus 79 minus 4. So now total must come 0. So negative is 1, 3, 4, 8. Positive is 3, 6, 8. It comes to 0. Any doubts in this? All are clear with it? Then Kanisha, x minus x bar whole square. Minus 1 square is 1. 0 square is 0. 1 square is 1. 2 square is 4. 4 square is 16. 3 square is 9. 2 square is 4. And 1 square is 1. Is it 32? 36? Is everyone clear up till here? Now, x minus x bar into y minus y bar. Jinal? Minus 1 into minus 1 plus 1. Uday and Mohit, don't talk in between. 0 into 3, 0. 1 into 3, 3. 2 into 0, 0. 4 into 2, 8. Minus 3 into minus 2 plus 6. Minus 2 into minus 1 plus 2. Minus 1 into minus 4 is 4. Total is 24. Is everyone clear with it? Then, Pratna. Regression line of y on x is given by y cap equals to a plus bx, where b is equal to byx. Sigma x minus x bar y minus y bar upon sigma x minus x bar whole square. Sit down. Is everyone clear up till here, friends? Next. Don't see this notebook. Tell me on your own. What is sigma x minus x bar into y minus y bar? So what were you thinking?
x minus x bar देगा तो 0 is
Tell me.
24 divided by 36.
Yes, 24 divided by 36. Is it 0.67?
Yes.
Sit down. Anyone having any doubt in this? Then, Divya.
A equal to y bar minus bx bar.
Now A is equal to y bar minus bx bar. That is further.
79
Y bar is 79
minus 0.67
minus b is 0.67
into 60.
into x bar is 60.
79 minus 40.2.
Minus 40.2.
40.2.
Exact 2.
Yes.
So that comes to 38.8. So now, is everyone clear with this? Then after that, Sandeep.
Regression line of y on x is
Therefore, regression line of y on x is
y cap is equal to a plus b.
y cap equals to a plus bx. Further,
38.8 plus 0.67
y cap equals to 38.8 is A plus B is 0.67x. This is the only answer we are obtaining here because no value of x is given to substitute. So all are clear with this, how to solve it? Anyone having any doubt in this? Now, look at section D. Yes, keep silence, we read it. Page 152. Exercise 3, section D. Look at question number 13. Dear reader, we have done this in correlation, so I'll be asking and that person will only answer, no one else will prompt in between. Okay? Number of observations, Sheetal. What is that? N. All of it on N is equal to 8. Then, Mohit. Mean. Yes, x bar is also 100 and y bar is also 100. Then the sum of squares of deviations taken from mean sigma x minus x bar the whole square. Sum means sigma, and for x squares of deviation taken from mean means sigma x minus x bar whole square is 130 and sigma y minus y bar whole square is 145. So, is everyone clear with this language? Sum of squares of deviation taken from mean, any doubt in this? And Partha, sum of product of deviations taken from mean? Sigma x minus x bar into y minus y bar, that is 115. So, anyone having any doubt in this, raise your hand. Notice asked simply obtain regression line of minus. It's a short question that formula is to be used. All the values are directly given. Is everyone clear with it? So, Ria.
For regression line of y on x, y cap is equals to a plus bx.
Regression line of y on x is given by y cap equals to a plus bx,
Where b is equals to byx.
where b is equal to byx.
Therefore, sigma x minus x bar into y minus y bar
Equals to sigma x minus x bar into y minus y bar
upon sigma x minus x bar.
upon sigma x minus x bar whole square. Sit down. Then Kajal,
115 upon
sigma x minus x bar y minus y bar 115
145.
upon, what is x minus x bar whole square? 145? Sigma x minus x bar whole square is 130. So now, is everyone clear with this? What is 115 upon 130? 0.88? Anyone having any doubt in this? Then Dhwani.
A is equal to
A is equal to
y bar minus bx bar.
A is equal to y bar minus bx bar. Further,
100
y bar is 100
minus 0.88
minus b is 0.88
100.
into x bar is also 100. So 100 minus 88, that is 12. So now, is everyone clear with this? Then Fennel.
So therefore regression line of x of y on x is
Therefore, regression line of y on x is
y cap is equals to a plus
y cap is equal to a plus bx.
is equals to 12
Y cap equals to a is 12
plus b 0.88
plus b is 0.88x. Is everyone clear with this? Only that much is asked, no substitution is asked again. Same page, look at question number 8. Dear reader, solving 13, raise your hand. All have completed? So question number 8. For two related variables x and y, let down sigma x minus x bar whole square is 80. Sigma x minus x bar into y minus y bar is equal to 60. X bar is 8 and y bar is 10. Obtain the regression line of y on x. Again, we simply have to find the regression line of y on x. Are you all clear with this? So, Rudra,
Regression line of y on x
regression line of y on x. Yes.
is given as
By is given by
y cap is equals to a plus bx.
y cap is equal to a plus bx. Further,
Where b is equals to b by x
where b is equal to b by x
is equals to sigma x minus x bar
is equal to sigma x minus x bar
into y minus y bar
into y minus y bar
upon sigma x minus x bar whole square.
sit down upon sigma x minus x bar whole square. Then shall put the values.
80
What is sigma x minus x bar into y minus y bar? 80.
80 into 60.
Sigma x minus x bar into y minus y bar is directly 60. 60 upon
80.
sigma x minus x bar whole square is 80. Yes, further. 0.75.
Yes.
So, anybody having any doubt in this? And after that, what?
A is equal to y bar minus b into x bar.
Who is speaking in between? A is equal to y bar minus bx bar.
10 minus
Y bar is 10
minus 0.75
minus b is 0.75
into 8.
into x bar is 8. So 10 minus 6, that is 4. So now, is everyone clear with this? Then hit.
Does the regression line of y on x
Therefore, regression line of y on x is
y cap is equal to a plus bx
y cap is equal to a plus bx.
4 plus
Y cap is equal to a is 4
plus 0.75
plus b is 0.75 into x. Again, only the equation is asked. No value of x is given to substitute. All are able to understand this? Look at previous page, section C. Look at question number 9. Remember, if x bar is equal to 10, y bar is equal to 25. Now what do you mean by sigma x minus 10 into y minus 25? X minus x bar, y minus y bar. We have done an important point in correlation. Do check the values in bracket. What is in bracket? 10 and 25, but they are x bar and y bar. And if they are not x bar and y bar, then the question becomes important. Then we have to find sigma uv. Okay. So here sigma x minus 10 into y minus 25 is sigma x minus x bar into y minus y bar. That is equal to 120. Then same way, what is sigma x minus 10 whole square? Sigma x minus x bar whole square, that is 100. Now regression line is not asked. What is asked? Simply find the values of a and b for the regression line of y on x. Then we will find the values of a and b. First we'll find the value of b. b is equal to b by x is equal to sigma x minus x bar into y minus y bar upon sigma x minus x bar whole square. Shall put the values.
$120,
120 sigma x minus x bar into y minus y bar
$100,
upon sigma x minus x bar whole square is 100, so 1.2. So now, and put the a
V equals to y bar minus bx bar,
equals to y bar minus bx bar
25 minus 1.2 into 10,
25 minus 1.2 into 10,
25 minus
25 minus 12,
12,
30. So everyone is clear with this? Only A and B is asked. Regression line is also not asked. Any confusions in this? Look at illustration 15. Page number 142. Illustration 15. There is one new point in this question. Yes, what is the new point? Understand it. 6 pairs of father and son. Point n. 6 pairs of father and son, so n is equal to 6. You know, are selected in a sample of an experiment to know the relation between height of father in centimeters x, already denoted, we don't have to define, and height of their adult sons in centimeter y, already denoted. Following results are obtained from it. So write on the results. Sigma x is equal to 1020. Sigma y is equal to 990. Sigma x minus 170 whole square is equal to 60. Sigma y minus 165 whole square is equal to 105. Sigma x minus 170 into y minus 165 is equal to 45. Now, what is the important point? Understand? Obtain the regression line of height of son and line y and line on height of fathers and line x. So clearly can we find regression line of y and x. Also unlike this, also verify the reliability of regression model. Now be attentive. I have discussed this point in the class earlier. I told you in the first lecture, if we want to know whether our estimate is reliable or not, can we trust on our estimate or not, then we find coefficient of determination. Do you remember that?
Yes.
And 2 conclusions I made you write in that. Okay, first of all, coefficient of determination, capital R square is equal to small r square. So we have to find correlation coefficient A. And after finding correlation coefficient, if the value of r square comes nearer to 1, then the assumption of linearity is valid. Means the estimate is reliable. And if your r square comes nearer to 0, then the assumption of linearity is not valid. That means you cannot rely on the estimate. See in the summary, coefficient of determination. So this is a new point. After finding regression line, we also have to find coefficient of determination. And when do you have to find this in the question? Coefficient of determination? When you are asked this, verify the reliability. When do you have to find this r square? When you are asked the extra question, verify the reliability of the estimate. Got it everyone? See, capital R square is equal to small r square. Okay, and if r square is nearer to 1, 0.5 less than equal to r square less than equal to 1, then assumption of linearity is valid. And if r square is nearer to 0, 0 less than equal to 0, r square less than 0.5, then assumption is not valid. So this extra thing we will find in this question. Any doubts with this? Now close your textbook. Close the textbook. I don't want you to tell me from the solution given already. Very first of all, we cannot directly conclude that there is x minus x bar whole square. Because x bar and y bar is a given. First we will find that. And as such, to find the value of a, we first need x bar and y bar. Is this it? Yes, so now x bar is equal to sigma x upon n 1020 upon 6 comes to 170. So now can we say this is x bar or not? Same way y bar sigma y upon n 990 upon 6. Does it come to 165?
Yes.
So now can we say this is y minus y bar whole square? Did you understand this? Now very first we will find regression line of y on x. So now regression line of y on x is given by y cap is equal to a plus bx, where b is equal to byx is equal to sigma x minus x bar into y minus y bar upon sigma x minus x bar whole square. Now sigma x minus x bar into y minus y bar is 45. Are you all clear with this? Upon sigma x minus x bar whole square is 60. All are clear with this? 0.75. And a is equal to y bar minus bx bar. Y bar is 165, we obtained it. Minus b is 0.75, we obtained it. Into x bar is 170. So 165 minus, what is 0.75 into 170? 127.5. So 37.5. Therefore, regression line of y on x is y cap equals to a plus bx. That is y cap equals to a is 37.5 plus b is 0.75x. Okay, this portion is already understood and we have been doing it. What is extra asked over here? Reliability. For that we need to find coefficient of determination. So write down a statement first. To verify the reliability of regression model, to verify the reliability of regression model, comma, coefficient of determination is required. Coefficient of determination is required. Now be attentive. Coefficient of determination means capital R square and it is equal to small r square. Now, respective formula of R we studied in the last chapter. Sigma x minus x bar y minus y bar upon square root of sigma x minus x bar whole square into square root of sigma y minus y bar whole square. Any doubt in this? What is coefficient of determination? R square. So our formula is this, we studied in the last chapter. Further we need to square it. Any doubts with this? Raise your hand. Anyone not clear with this? Raise your hand. Now if you square the numerator, then what is sigma x minus x bar into y minus y bar? 45 upon square root of, what is sigma x minus x bar whole square? 60 into square root of 105 whole square. Raise your hand who is not clear with this. Any doubts with this? Now 45 upon, what is square root of 60? 7.75 into 10.25 whole square. So 45 upon 70, 9.44 whole square. What is 45 upon 79.44? 0.57 square. Zero 0.32? So 0.32 only. Any doubts with this? Raise your hand. Now is it near to 1 or near to 0? 0. It is nearer to 0. So we'll write that statement. That means assumption of linearity is? And assumption of linearity is not valid, means the estimate is? Not valid. And that is what is asked in that question. So when to find this coefficient of determination? Is everyone clear with that? Write out. Since capital R square is nearer to 0, comma, it can be said that the assumption of linearity is not valid. Full stop. Thus, the regression model is not reliable. Understood that, everyone? Any doubts with this? Look at page 138. See illustration 13. Dear reader, the following table shows the experience of technicians in years employed at various companies and their monthly salary in 1,000 rupees. Experience is already denoted as X, we don't have to denote it. Monthly salary is already denoted as Y, we don't have to denote it. But are the values big or small? We can take them as small because bigger ones are only 22, 25 and 30. Again in 30 and 20 can we do the squares easily or not? So only 25, even 25 can be done easily. So though the values little bit are bigger, but their squares and product are quite easy. So we will solve by the yesterday's formula xy. Which formula? Fourth formula. Now see below the question. Calculate underlying coefficient of determination. Here so no confusion at all. Directly given, you have to calculate coefficient of determination and check the validity of linearity assumption of regression model. So if it comes near to 1, valid. Does not come near to 1, comes near to 0, not valid. Between the experience and monthly salary. Only coefficient of determination is asked. Is any regression line asked? So working same as last chapter. Even y square will be needed. Because we will find coefficient of determination. Got it, everyone? Even y square will be needed because for correlation coefficient y square is needed. So write down the values directly of x and y. Even regression line is not asked, okay? 12, 8, 16, 20, 5, 14 and 10. 22, 15, 25, 30, 12 and 24 and 20. Okay. Close the textbooks. Now, even x bar, y bar, if you don't find it's okay. Reason, regression line is not asked. What is asked in the question? Only coefficient of determination. So directly we can proceed with x square, y square and x square. Y square is required. Raise your hand who did not understand why y square is also to be obtained. Because for correlation coefficient we need y square also. Got it everyone? Now 12 square, 8 square, 16 square, 20 square, 5 square, 14 square, 10 square, 22 square, is it 484? 15 square, 25 square, 30 square, 12 square, 24 square is 696, 576 and 20 square 400. X into y, 12 into 22, 264, 8 into 15, 120, 16 into 25 is it 400, 20 into 30, 600, 5 into 12, 60, 14 into 24 is it 336?
Yes.
And 10 into 20, 200. Get all the totals. 85. What is that? X. 148 Y. 1185 is x square. 335 4 is y square. 1980 is x square. Now what is asked is only coefficient of determination. Regression line is not asked. So directly r square is equal to r square is equal to n sigma xy minus sigma x into sigma y upon square root of n sigma x square minus sigma x whole square into square root of n sigma y square minus sigma y whole square. All of you recollect this? Yes. And finally whole square. Any confusions? All are clear up till here? So n is 7 into sigma xy 1980 minus sigma x 85 into sigma y 148 upon again n is 7 sigma x square 1185 minus sigma x 85 whole square within square root and again into square root of n is 7 sigma y square 3354 minus sigma y 148 whole square and finally whole square, that is equal to then sometime numerator
13860
7 into 1980 13860
minus 12580
minus 85 into 148 12580 upon square root of
1295
1295 7 into 1185 8295 minus silence, others did not speak. 7225 okay, 85 square 7225
23478
7 into 3354 23478 minus
21904
148 square 21904. Sit down. So then
1280
13860 minus 1250 1280. Okay, this is whole square finally. Okay.
1070.
Square root of 8295 minus 7225 1070
1574.
and 23478 minus 21904 1574. So now whole square. Then Nandini,
84.08
square root of 1070 84.08 32.71 7 6 7 1574 square root 39.67 whole square. So now wait
1280 divided 1297.61.
1297.61 32.71 into 39.67 1297.61. So 1280 upon 1297.61 0.99 square 9 8. Very near to 1. So assumption is valid or invalid? So write down below that. Since r square is near to 1, it can be said that assumption of linearity is valid. Full stop thus. The estimate of regression model is reliable. So all are clear with this? Any doubt in it? Any one of you having any confusions in it? So your homework will be illustration 3, exercise 3.1 question 3. And these two illustrations will repeat 13 and 15. Whichever illustrations I do in the class, you are always supposed to repeat them in case if I forget to write. Okay? Illustration 3, 13, 15 and exercise 3.1 question 3. Only this much. Okay? So, fractional means we'll take up now tomorrow. UV based formula. Okay? That again like correlation. We'll have to practice for 2 lectures.